Chapter 15, The Final Curtain. You speed through the dark streets of New York City, racing towards Tristan's apartment as she attempts to keep Margaret on the phone. What the? Let me go. Max, what's going on? Oh my god, help! Someone help! The phone abruptly disconnects. Damn it! Step on to Tristan. Margaret, you just... We feel that in your roar as Tristan floors it, spilling through traffic. As soon as you reach Tristan's apartment, taking the steps up two at a time, when you finally reach her floor, you see her apartment door is ajar. Margaret trembles through the open door. One of the bags Margaret had been packing lay open, unzipped, and abandoned. Everything else looks untouched. Who the hell was that? Where did they take my sister? I think we'll get this answer on this chapter. As if an enter, a haunting tune sneaks through the penthouse. Was that a phone? You follow the sound to the living room to find a jet black flip phone buzzing on the coffee table. Answer me. Okay. Who's this? You put on speakerphone as a deep, distorted voice comes through the line. You can call me the mastermind. You took someone from me who belongs to me. I will like him back. Bring Tony to me in 30 minutes. Or Margaret dies slowly and painfully. How do we even know she's still alive? Shall I make her scream for you? If you hurt my sister, you're not in a position to make that. I will hurt her if you force my hand. Tristan looks at you with desperation in her eyes as you consider your response. I need to tread carefully here. Verify Max is alive without escalating. I will just talk to Margaret first. This is not a negotiation. I'm aware if she's alive and you have her, you have all the power. If she's already dead, you don't. So prove she's not. There's a long pause. You hear the sound of a car coming to a stop, the creak of a leather seat, and a rustle of cloth. Marguerite, say hello to your sister and the good detective. Adam Street Bridge, black SUV. What's your plate number? You hear the snap, a sharp crack of a palm on flesh, followed by anger muffled yelling. Leave her alone. Luckily, for the clever princess, we haven't reached our final destination. But if she pulls anything like that again, who knows what could happen. We'll do what you say, just don't hurt her. It's 7:01 right now. You have until 7:30 to put Tony on this line. Take the black car in the garage. The princess is ostentatious. Clock's ticking. Detective. The call disconnects shakingly. You pocket the burner phone. Tristan leans against the kitchen counter, raising her hands. No, it's not. This is not your fault. What are we going to do? This is all my fault. No, it's not. This is not your fault at all. There's no way you could have seen this coming. I should have protected her. What kind of sister am I? She's only in New York for me. Madrid doesn't need self-pity right now. She needs us to get our asses in gear and solve this, which is why we're going to the station. We have no choice but to play along until we can find a way out of it. If that's the case, Tristan heads for the bookshelf, turning one of the statuettes. The doors to the closet slowly open to reveal what is this? How many weapons do you have? Enough to even the odds, but forget the weapons. I have 2 sets of Dragnonian armor here. It's spun from spider silk and strong as cover, but the lower profile will be bulletproof without looking suspicious. Wait, spiders? I thought worms. Okay. Physical surgeon. Okay. Ooh. I do like it. I really do. I really do. As fierce as it is functional. Jidan drew a suit of dark green silk. You hurriedly but begin to unbutton the jacket as Trick grabs the other for herself. I'll take any eggs we can get. My thoughts exactly. Why do you have it? Again, why do you have? Tell me, why do you have a mini suit anyway? Doesn't seem like you're fit. I swear, in case one of my brothers. Okay. That makes sense then. This armor doubles as a safe house for Draconian royalty in the event of an attack. For all the good it did, Marguerite, don't worry, we're going to get her back. You finish dressing and turn to face Tristan. I hope I look as good in this theater as you do. Yeah, that's not possible. It's not possible. It's a good house to fit. Surprisingly, are you sure this will protect us? See for yourself. What do you mean, like, Tessa blocks a blade off the wall and throws it at your chest with a lethal efficiency? No, wait, no! Hey! And that bounces off the silk and crashes the floor. All you feel is the impact like a light punch when you expect the habit. There isn't even a scratch. Okay, that was impressive. That is impressive. Real, that is impressive. My knockdown skills, I couldn't agree more. But enough chatter. We need to get to the station now. As soon as you slip into the provided vehicle, you notice a small camera staring at you from the dash. A single red light shining like an eye. Don't tell me that corneas. What is that? It's a cell sniffer. Turns on when the phone is nearby. Right on cue. Your burner phone buzzes. You flip it open to see a text from the mastermind. Okay. Smile, I can see you. If you disconnect the device or if I see you with an entourage hungry, we'll pay the price. Yeah. Dang it. Whoever they are, they're 8 steps ahead of us. Can they hear us? You pull up an app on your phone and press a button. A moment later, the screen flashes green. We're in the clear. Luke's paranoia has served us well. I always told him I wouldn't need an app to snap our bus, but Suddenly throws the car into drive and rips down the street. Her knuckles are tight on the wheel, so they can't hear us. We can discuss the plan. You do have a plan, don't you? The plan is to do what they say for now and try to tip off my father and the others if we can. Why don't we just tell them? And because they would be smart. Yeah, we'll be just a budget life. We don't have a lot of time to do this. If an officer were to overhear us and stop us before we get to Tony, so we need to hint that something's wrong to someone we trust while somehow breaking a serial killer out of city jail. Simple. That's so stupid, but I see we don't have a choice. The tire squirrel as Tristan rips through an intersection down a back alley. Why would this person want Tony free? Why wouldn't they just leave him take the fall and how take the fall and how are they connected to the murders? Maybe he was the bronze to the brains. He'd be easy to manipulate, but what they need him for, I'm not sure. But who else has connections to the victims to this business with Blick Hill? I can't get my head around it. I know it feels like we're still missing a puzzle piece. A big puzzle piece at that. Justin glanced towards the clock. Well, we've got 24 minutes left to find it. Yeah. The clock reads 7:13 as Tristan skids to a stop just outside the station. A throng of reporters crowd the steps. Oh, this is not going to be good. I guess news of the arrest is officially out. Looks like they're preparing for a press conference. It's Alaska New Year now. Foolish of me to think this situation couldn't get any worse. You jump out the car, about to slam the door when the burner phone rings. You answer it. What do you want? There's a Bluetooth headset in the glove box. Put it in. I need to be sure you don't say anything you shouldn't. You open the glove box and see an earpiece similar to what you've used in the past. I know this too familiar. Too familiar with that one. You scowl, grab the headset from the glove box and pop it in. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I hear you. We're going in. You sneak through the station's back door, avoiding the press. 12 minutes left. Oh no. Holding cells are over. Hey, Rose! You're finally back. Look at Ruby, and Ruby beams at you as they come down the hall, barring your path. Wow, what are you wearing? Something much better than what you are, but nothing. You don't enjoy about it. Douglas said your outfit out of place in the Stock police station. You two looked amazing. Is it for the press conference? Not exactly, but we don't have much time. What did you want to tell us? They managed to get some approximate dates on the bodies from Blake Hill. I've been trying to help Ruby line them up with possible cool cases, but they got back decades. Some of them were buried there before Tony was even born, and and after the old code disbanded, there are 3 women who went missing in '79. Then another 3 from '94. Oh, they were quick. What a clever batch of troublemakers you are. Rose, what do you think it means? Choose your words carefully, detective. Yes, what kind of clue could this lead to? Getting onto something. Okay, well, we do have a theory if Tony didn't kill them all. Maybe it means he wasn't working alone. It's an interesting theory. We'll have to follow up on that. You scratch your neck doing your best to draw attention to the earpiece. Ruby's frowns, a puzzled look on her face. Follow up. Right. Will you please excuse us? Rose and I have some paperwork to look over. No more. You move past them without waiting for any response. I may have to do something about those colleagues of yours. No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, we're getting your guy, and I didn't tell them anything. Leave them out of this. Tristan, how much time do we have left? 8 minutes. Oh, God. I just spent 4 minutes. Oh, good. For a second, I was worried. On the office door swings open, and in front of you, Mayor Brigham and my father steps out. Detective Rose and Miss Thorne, just in time for the press. You don't get to use them as a media shield without my say-so, Mr. Mayor. They're my employees, and you do understand how these two have tarnished my reputation, yes? The press conference is the least you can do to repair the damage. I didn't charge anything. You did that on yourself. Perhaps if they had exercised better judgment, I would have trusted your agency sooner, and we wouldn't be in this situation. Yes, it's regrettable, but we're here now, and the people of New York want to hear from their heroes, their great protectors. I said it's not happening. Listen to my father. Fine, we'll join you. Just give us a minute to freshen up. Amir flashed you a thumbs up and moves on as you push faster. My father grabs your sleeve. Is everything alright, Rose? You've never talked to the press for me. Yeah, everything's okay. Everything's okay. 100%, boss. Everything's okay. 100%, boss. Yes, are you alright? Only 6 minutes left. I need to make my father suspicious without tipping off the mastermind, but what isn't too obvious? Detective Jimmy needs your help. Sorry, Dad. My father brow furrows. She's clearly confused by your father's name, but before she can speak, you interrupt her. Jimmy and his partner have had a question about the case and wanted I'll input. I'll fill you in when I can. I see. Excuse us. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting. No more details, please. Please. You and Tristan hurry into the next room. When you glance over your shoulder, my father is still watching you, her eyes wide with alarm. Her father, something's up. You cut through the visitation room to reach the holding cells, only to be intercepted by Officer Hallback and Moss. No, Officer Hallback and Moss. What the hell do you think you're going? None of your business, you bald freak. As Moore leans forward to point his finger in Tristan's face, you get a key ring on his belt. I could distract him, I expect them to grab those keys, or give Tristan a chance to, or I could just screw subtlety. You cast a final glance to the clock on the wall with 4 minutes left. No. And still yourself. Huh? Justin points at you, then follows your gaze to the keys on Morris's belt. Her eyebrows shoot up as you keep talking. Look, I know we have a history. It's hard to trust one another when we're all fighting for the tiny scrap of approval from the mayor, right? I'm not fighting you for anything. You lay a hand on Morris's shoulder, turning him towards you and hold back. Tristan's hand silently floats towards the keys. A little faster, Tristan. A little faster, please. Take it, sweetie. No, of course not. The city backs you up, protects you. I'm just that annoying bug climbing into the window. He's got a point, Morris. We don't need to feel insecure on you. No one feels insecure, damn it. Oh, you sure about that? Doing Zebras, the keys disappear. 1 minute they're there, the next they're gone. Tristan winks. Got him. Good job, Tristan. Good job. Just get on my side already. We've got a real job to do. Fine. We're going, but think about it. The two officers stand aside to let you pass. As soon as you're out of sight, you both break into sprints. 2 minutes. Okay, damn it. See, this part they need no more detours. I know. We sort of around the corner into the holding cells, sprinting past bars and locked doors. 1 minute? Damn it. But I heard Detective, you've done well thus far. It would be a shame if I had to hurt poor Marguerite when you're so close. No, don't you dare. Tristan pulls the key ring out of her pocket and tosses it to you. You run to Tony's cell door frantically trying each one. Come on. Which one is it? 30 seconds? No, could they awfully close? I wonder what my drink would think of you before. Just shut up. 10, 9, 8. Oh, just shut up. You press the Tony's holding cell, Tristan slams him against the wall and looks over at you. 76. What? We're in, we got him called off, please. That won't do. I need to hear his voice on the line. Oh my god, come on, just cut off. You rip that earpiece out and jam it into Tony's ear. A second look passes, then a look of joy overtakes his face. Master, I knew it. I knew you would send for me. Tony nods as he goes his neck words you can't hear and just for the phone in your pocket. You angrily hand it over. The master says, "Give me a gun." That was the deal. I don't even have. She says, get one or else. So it's a she. Okay, it's a she. You fumble with the keys and you finally open the nearby evidence locker. There's gonna be some way to sabotage. There's gonna be some way I can sabotage Tony. That's how you swap two firearms. One is an old dusty flintlock. Another is an old looking sawed-off shotgun. Oh, come on! PB doing me dirty with it. Oh, using my favorite gun against me. The old gun would probably jam and trip him up, but if Tristan and I can't get the jump on him, we might need a working weapon. Stagecoach! Cowboys will use this. But, I want to go with this shotgun so badly, but, fine. You pass Tony the oath forward. Tristan suppresses a smile. Rose, no, don't. We don't have a choice. Yes, master, yes, I had the weapon. His weapons are instantly and at some unheard reprimand. Get on either side like you're escorting me and don't do anything stupid. That's too late. We already broke you out of jail. That's too late. Too late for that, bro. Too late for that, dude. Too late for that. Yeah, bro, the broke you out. That's too late for that, dude. You cross the off in a hurry, turning between you, the gun hidden in the folds of his sleeves, pressing against your side. There's a huge crowd outside of Will Miller Make the Tristan stays with me like hell she does. You bring the car around to the third floor. Go for that. As much as I don't want to leave you alone with this bastard. As much as I don't want to leave you alone with this bastard, I will do it. Okay, for you, Tristan. With the cookies in your hand, you dart down a level to where Tristan parked, but someone calls your name. Oh, of course, Thompson. Why? Rose, what the hell are you doing here? And why are you so sweaty? I went for a night jog, that's why. You look up to find Thompson marching in your direction. Thompson? Why are you whispering? I'm still talking to you, dude. The reason, well, I'm in a situation that I can't share right now. Gets over your shoulder, goes on stage to the next level. I'm finally out of here. Okay, good. This could be my last chance to. We have to warn anyone, even if it's Thompson. I need you to follow the scarf. I don't know if you know this rules, but I've actually got an appointment out front with the press. The press can wait. I promise you, this is important. I'm heading into a hostage situation with this vehicle. I'm being tracked. There is a camera, so you can't get too close. What? Do you not understand English? What? Shh. Listen to me. Tony is loose. Tristan's sister is a hostage, and I have to go right now, or she'll die. She said that your mouth again. Stop staring at me and do what I say, please. The killer is loose. Did I hear you correctly? Yes. You're right. And there's another killer out there pulling the strings. I have to go send back up. Please? Without another word, you take Lee Thompson, staring after you incredulously. You pull the car up to the third level where Tony holds Tristan at gunpoint in the shadows. Okay, enough games. Take out your phones and drop them on the ground. Why? Staring at the gun, you reluctantly pull your phone from your pocket and drop it. Tony smashes his heel through the screen. Oh, not a chance. If you want it, reach in and grab it yourself. But watch those hands, son. You do it. Are you scared? Are you scared? You scared, dude? Are you scared? You get to his right pocket and feel her cell phone, but instead of pulling it out, you palm it. Smart. It's not here. Did you leave it at the apartment? We were in a bit of a hurry when we left. Get out the way. You step back while Tony pats her down. You slip the device into your waistband. Forget it. It doesn't matter. Both of you get in the trunk. You glance at each other and climb in, wedging your bodies into the small space. Tony grins as he slams the lid down. The car pulls out of the garage and picks up speed. Tristan bumps her head as the car makes a sharp turn. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tristan. Ouch. Can you believe it? Two fools wedged into a trunk on their way to me who knows what? And at least we're getting to Marguerite. We'll figure out the rest from there. It would help if we knew if we could pin down who this person is. They're powerful. They're clearly the resources they gave us. A car rigged with top of the line tech that doesn't come cheap or short notice that could explain why Tony reveres them so much. The way he talks to them, he likes like he's speaking to a god. We should try to use that to our advantage. This person clearly knows being talked up and having Tony under their heel, so we boost their egos and exploit the power disparity, drive wedge between them. Think of it as antagonism diplomacy. The car drives are changing lanes, Tristan grunts as you both slam against the wall of the trunk. This man really cannot drive. Or maybe he doesn't need us to arrive in one piece. Rose, if this goes poorly, I just want you to know. Don't. Even if I'm right, that doesn't mean we're letting them win. We're surviving tonight, all of us. Just as the word leaves your mouth, just some phone buzzes near your waistband. See? Thanks to some quick thinking, we're already a step ahead. For a moment, the two of you struggle to reach your waistband, but your words so tightly. Got it, it's your boss. Well, thank goodness. Don't. Thank God you finally picked up. I thought, never mind, what the hell is going on? Boss, it's Rose. We're in the trunk of a black car. You should be able to find footage of it on the station's cams. With Tony Crossley, there's also footage of you. There's also footage of you freeing. I didn't have a choice. Marguerite's a hostage and her life is on the line. Someone else is calling the shots. I'm not idea who they are yet, but something tells me we're going to find out pretty soon. Alright, just hold tight. Avoid escalating this at all costs. Is that them? You made a bold choice, Rose, but we got a trace of Tristan's phone and a description of the car you showed me. I never thought I'd be happy to hear that voice saying, well, we'll hold off the press questions as long as we can. We don't want whoever's holding you to get spooked. Just keep them talking for as long as you can. Can you give us anything that will help you find us faster? Hey, you do have phones to go, so like, tell me the car is scheduled to stop. You in the call and slip in the phone back to your clothes as you hear the driver's side door open and shut. Footsteps thudded on the ground outside then the trunk wrenches open. Okay. Tunnels above you, silhouetted against the stormy sky. Get out the car. You clasp Tristan's hand, and Tony and you blow out into the rain as you stagger to your feet. Your eyes climb skyward. What is this place? A hotel? A hospital? The arms of the Sinclairs. Why do I know that name? Inside walk slow, no sudden moves. Where's my sister? She's waiting for us in the temple. He nods skyward. You take Tristan's hand and head for the front doors. Inside the lobby is dark and dusty. The building seemingly abandoned. Tony leads you between painters, scaffoldings, and old tarps. You lucky you know this place is a secret place. Very few people are allowed to enter. Great. Across the lobby, Tony leads you to an old-fashioned lift. You press a button and dial above the door begins to slowly fall. We're not what you think you know. We're not mirrors. Oh, have you been cutting women's hearts out non-lethally all this time? It's Mara's plan. My master has seen it. She was chosen before me. Soon you'll meet her. Then you'll see why our work is important. See, from where I'm standing, it's still just murder. Nothing special about it or you. You don't know what you're talking about. So enlighten us. We've got time. Here's your chance to convert us. You're just trying to trick me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm serious. I'm a detective. Fueled by curiosity, I want to hear your side of this. Why? So you can use it against me? No, so I can help you. I don't need your help. Because things are going so great for you with all the murdering and the arresting. You shoot Tristan a warning look. She holds up her hands, backing off. What Tristan means is if Luke hasn't been on your side, you'd still be locked up. Tony smirks, shaking his head as you wait for the elevator to complete its descent. If you don't want my help, fine. But how come you understand? You keep saying you're chosen. What does that mean exactly? Tom looks you over skeptical, but can't resist the urge to answer. It means I was selected by Mara to be her game warden to lead the Great Hunt. I mean, she's not Maha, right? Or is she? She was chosen before me. She's helped me hone my skills, keep me safe. You mean kept people like us from catching you? Maybe to a point. Are you sure she's still interested in keeping you safe? You don't know what you're talking about. She shakes his head, his glassy eyes boring to you. I know what you think of me, that I'm crazy, a coldest like those other sheep you arrested. No, I don't think you're like them. You obviously have your own goals. To help it, to them it was a game. To you it seems real. Mara is real. My master has seen her. But have you? That's the question. Seeing her is believing. But have you seen her? Have you? And you seen her too? Well, not yet. But I've heard her. I've heard her voice twice, both times when I served her. Yeah, I could believe his name is. I believe you. Gotta keep him unangry. Tony perks up, pleasantly surprised. You drop your voice to a whisper as if sharing a secret. What did she sound like? I don't know. I couldn't quite make out the words. It was all jumbled up. How do you mean? Like a phone or a earpiece? Tony smiles, falls as he tries to remember. Did you catch any words of genuine demeanor? She said she was proud of me. Is that what you want, for someone to be proud of you? Tony falters, looking between you and Tristan as if one of you holds the answer. You don't have to do this to get that. There are ways to change. No, my will is done is the thunder. My heart is the lightning. I'm committed. You're being used. No, you're wrong. We're in it together like partners. The master respects me. I really want to know how your master described you to me earlier, dumb muscle. Does that sound like respect? You're lying. For God's sake, man! Use your brain. You really think this person cares about you? She cared enough to get me out. No, she didn't care to get you out. She cared enough to get you out for her own work, her own self. She didn't risk herself. She risked us. When it comes down to it, she'll see her own skin. You step closer, Tony's eyes twitches as if your presence is too much for him to look at. You need to think long and hard about what happens next. Back up. Don't come any closer. You use a civilian and a foreign diplomat to break out of jail. Your master has a hostage. Do you really think there's any way tonight ends well for you? My master will protect you. Protect me. Or she'll kill you herself the second you stop being useful. I said enough. No more talking. Fine, just think about it. Mask off, you get under Tony's skin. Tristan opens her mouth, but you shake your head. You can't see the wheels turning in Tony's head, though. A few moments later, the door dings and Tristan and Tony pries the old lift doors apart. Get in, it's time to go. The elevator door slides open as a few seconds later, on the rooftop, wind and rain howl past you, the height dizzying. Before you stand a massive overgrown greenhouse. Walk. You cross the rooftop and enter the greenhouse as the storm becomes a deluge. Inside, the Rain runs down the cracked window pane. You make your way through a nest of thick pine and foliage. So what's the deal with this place? The master grows heirloom tomatoes in here or what? Show some respect, I will tell you then. Tony growls in irritation, dropping back a few feet as he ushers you through the greenhouse at gunpoint. Do you see Max? I don't see her. You slowly make your way across the greenhouse, stained glass rippling in the flickering light of the storm. As your eyes adjust to the gloom, you can finally make out a figure tied to a large altar. Max! Tristan! Max! You both rush over and Tony at you. Marguerite's face is streaked with tears. Her hair disheveled. Thank God you're okay. You're right, you're alive. For now, maybe. And are you alright? Have they hurt you? No, I'm not alright. What are you doing here? Of all the students, to the center of the room, both of you, you're on your knees, palms flat on the ground. We didn't have a choice. Like, we was taken by gunpoint, so USD and Tony moves the gun from you to Marjorie. Hey, calm down. Easy, take it easy, we're going. Velky obeyed, kneeling side by side with Tristan. Somewhere overhead, a loudspeaker crackles. So cooperative, tell me, detective, how do you like my greenhouse? I hate it, I really do, but I gotta play it, yeah. That stained glass look like it's right out of a cathedral. You must really love the blaze. I hate bullying. There you go. You and me both, Justin. We have to sell it. Yes, not many serial killers get their own skyscraper. I'm blessed. Oh, I do it. I do so hate that term serial killer. So cold and cynical. Clinical. Would you prefer murdering asshole? You hear a laugh on the other end of the line. It sounds idiot and cruel. Tony Beard did and restrained them both. Now, where did I put that damn rope? He glanced away for a moment, the tip of the gun barrel dripping outside. Justin throws you a sidelong glance. Now. You and Justin leap to your feet, breaking in opposite direction. You roll behind a sprawling bush as Tristan charges in. Stop, you ruin everything. He turns and shoots his gun at Tristan, but the gun drive fires the chamber jammed. What the? Tristan tackles Tony, slamming him backward against the tool bench. Tony lifts Tristan off the ground with one arm and hurls her into a beam. Then he opens the gun chamber frantically, pulling out the dead round. You just run behind the flower box. Just as Tony clears the chamber and lifts the gun towards you, I need to get that gun out of his hands. Catch. You grab a handful of dirt and whip it at his head. It strikes him in the eye, swallowing his sight. Tony stumbles backward, blind, firing shots whip all around you as you try to head on close the distance. One of the bullets grazes your arm. You feel the pressure, but not sting. Tristan was right about this armor. With renewed energy, returning just as Tristan sweeps in from the side. Get back. Tony grabs you grab Tony by the wrist, wrestling over the ground. Tristan adds her strength to your Tristan alarm. Drop the weapon now. Tony struggles against your combined strength, but you've caught him by surprise. Fake him out. You take everything Tristan taught you, taught you about fighting dirty and fame to the side. You Tony falls for it, swinging out finally as you duck under his arm and punch him in the throat. He stumbles back, goes onto the floor. Yeah. And that's how they do it in Jacoria. I've never heard of. I learned from the best. He slides the gun away into the shadows as Tristan drives a kick into Tony's stomach. Should have been a knee, but I'll take it. This was threatening my sister. Tristan flicks her wrist, and two hidden blades spring out. Ooh! Ah! This is what Bethany turns. Ooh! No, sit back. You made your bed, Tony. Now lying it, Tony stumbles to one knee. Tristan grabs him by the hair, tilting his head back as here's the knee. And this one is for Sanja. A gunshot whips through the greenhouse, shattering a pane of stained glass. That's quite enough of that. Tony raises a look of wild. Tony rises a look of wild joy on his face. Master. Behind you, footsteps crunch onto broken glass. Hello, Detective. Pleasure to see you again. You turn the world slowly to a pulse. You turn the world slowly to a cold as the mastermind lifts the mask and you find yourself staring into the face. Let me guess, it's Eleanor, isn't it? It's Eleanor, isn't it? I knew it. I said it way before. I said a few chapters ago that I didn't trust her. It was some bullshit. I was right. Eleanor? I was right. Well, guys, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. And I'll catch you guys later. Till next time, this champ out. Peace. I was right. Let me know in the comments who saw this coming.